Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Debunked Paranormal, and in today's video we're looking at 5 more scary videos found on YouTube that we are going to be debunking. Now, if you are here and you are a firm believer in the paranormal, please stay, don't leave because you heard I'm going to debunk these videos. Just watch them, hear my reasoning, see if you agree or not agree. It is up to you. But for those of you who are regulars to the channel, thank you so much for tuning in again. Let's look at the 5 clips that I have prepared here for you guys. And first one, we have Elmo, the balloon ghost. Here we go. This is Elmo. Now, okay, before we do that, please go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification button. Also, I might get a copyright strike because of the background music, and it is super loud as well. So here we go. Okay, that's the first one of Elmo, the balloon ghost. It constantly wants to go to the basement, and they don't know why. And you never see him go down the basement, but he got close though. Next part of this clip. Now this is where apparently this time he does appear to want to go into the basement, but he doesn't. Okay, that's that. Also, that's where it cuts. He goes in apparently, but we would never know because we don't have that on film, even though they're filming everything. This next part, this is freaky, if you do believe, but I don't, and I have proof that this is fake. So here we go.
Babe. Quiet. Quiet.
Okay, so let's look at this from a logical standpoint. Okay, the door, the Elmo balloon comes up the I don't even know, is that Elmo? I have no idea. I'm not into these types of animations, but anyway, comes up the stairs, and when he gets to the top of the stairs, he switches off the light, even though there's no light close to him, light switch, but you can audibly hear the light switch go off, go click, and then he just stands there on top. That was the entire purpose of this whole spiel. But I do have something that I want to point out, and I know they're using strings and maybe a fishing rod with a line attached to him to get him up the stairs, and I have proof of that. It might not be concrete, but it's concrete to me. It's concrete enough. So look here in the corner. You will see a shadow movement like this. But you can't say that's her cell phone because she's not moving as much as the shadow is moving, right?
Quiet.
Look here in the corner here.
Quiet.
There comes the shadow. Just keep an eye on the shadow there. Okay, so that part right there. She is not moving that much, but look at the circular motion of the hand bringing that doll up. And that's not her with her cell phone filming. That's not her. So that's one part. And then another part here, right before the lights go off. Okay, the lights go off. Okay. And then he comes up. Why is that? Why do the lights go off? Because they don't want you to see their reflection in the window manipulating the doll. And I have proof of that as well. Look at the, look over here. And then once the lights go off, that light is now on. Now you might argue and say, yes, but no, there's no argument. Let me tell you. If that light is on at the bottom there, that light is on, you would see that light on here as well, but you don't. But if you want to argue that, let me just do this. Hang on. Let me go forward a bit. Let's go frame by frame and see what happens. Light goes off. That light's not on, but this light is already dimming down. That light is not on. This light is off. It's pitch black. Go forward a couple of frames. That light is still not on. It's still pitch black. There, it's basically pitch black now. The light is completely off now. But that light is still off there. And then it's just going to switch to another frame. It's almost pitch black. And there, it's on. How's that possible? It goes from not on to on. But also they move, their camera moves from one frame to another, which tells me that this is manipulated. This is not the truth. Okay. Final clip, and this is where we can hear the actual string or the line being used rub against the wall. Check it out. And that's where it ends. Now, this is so stupid. But anyway, let's look at a couple of things from this specific clip. Now, this balloon had perfect coordination coming down the hallway, going up the stairs. But when it reaches the basement, its coordination goes out the window. Because now it runs into the wall as if there was a line attached to it. So as it being pulled, the line needs to go around the corner of the wall, so that's the natural direction the balloon's going to take, following the line. So going straight into the wall and then going around it. So that makes sense, right? So there's a line on there. Now listen to the line sound. Right there, you heard the line sound. Not that. There's this... if you've ever used line, you would know that sound. If it goes around a 90-degree corner and you move the line up and down, it makes that specific sound. There you go, that crickling sound. because the wall is not 100% smooth with no crevices. So the line will hook into anything and you'll hear that sound. And there it goes into the wall because now it's lost all coordination. Moving around it. Okay, and then first when I saw this, I thought that this was an edit, but it wasn't. The ghost's face. Because when the camera focuses or goes out of focus, the ghost's face also goes out of focus. So it is there in the frame, but it is a picture that they stuck against the wall. It's just a cutout. But look at this. She knows exactly where the face is going to be before it is there. Because she films right on top there without because she gets a fright when the camera focuses on it, because she wants you to see it before she reacts to it so that you can know what she's reacting to. Okay, now she's super afraid, right? But she goes forward to investigate more. She sees it. She clearly sees it. But then she has to give a little bit more reaction to that. Like over here. There she reacts again. So that is 100% fake. It's just for the views. Don't believe that. Next one.
But while I came across something that was really cool, and I feel like it sets this house apart. The reason why I'm just not founding this crawl space is because of this drywall. The owner, she had this drywall covering the crawl space. That's not the cool thing about it. And I want y'all to check this out. So while I was here, I found this table, and I also found this extra space right here. You have a vent right there. I think I just heard some footsteps. This can't be a squatter.
Okay, that's the end of that. Now, let's look at why this is fake as well. 100% it is. So over here, he wants to tell you that he didn't know that there was a crawl space there because there was drywall covering the door, which is a lie.
I came across something that was really cool, and I feel like it sets this house apart. The reason why I'm just not founding.
He says that was behind drywall, so he didn't know about the crawl space, but he's lying because... let me see if I can find it here. No, I won't. But I'll find it here. Hang on. Okay, well, when we're in here, the light over here is always on underneath the crawl space. So he should have known about it, and you'll see it over here. But I have other proof. I just want to show you the simple things, yeah? When he goes out again and he goes around over there. Do you see that there? That is the light from the crawl space. And there you can see into the crawl space. So he knew there's a crawl space all along. So this was just an entire setup. Now, his wife or his girlfriend, whatever, he said, okay, hey, I've got an idea for a spooky video that might let us go viral, and then people would inquire about our business, because people do that. I respect that. I respect the hustle. But so how he did this is when he left the crawl space. So he heard the footsteps upstairs.
Right there.
There he hears the footsteps, and then he's going to leave the crawl space.
I think I just heard some footsteps.
And right there, that is where there's a cut in this video that proves that this was manipulated. So from here, it's pitch black to there. He's back in the line. And he's outside already. From here to there, and he's outside. There's the back into the house area. So he manipulated this video. So I'm saying what happened is when he crawled out, he paused the video. She came in and he pressed play to continue recording. He left. She stayed underneath and she made the voices and stuff. And then when he came out and heard the voices, not reacting to the voices really, but knew exactly where the next bit is going to come, and that is the door going to open. So let's run and now film the door, have that on camera, pretend that that's not going to happen, notice it, and then film back. That's how they do that. So it's a lie. Next one.
Guys, this is like really crazy. What that sound? What is going on?
So basically he's hearing a noise, but the camera doesn't pick it up. So we have no proof of that. So shut
But
up.
while looking at one of the cameras late one night, she notices something very
Okay, who they're talking about here is the aunt. So he's taking care of, because I just cut out some of the fluff. So he's looking after his aunt's house while she's overseas on vacation. But she has Ring cameras all over the house to keep an eye on the house while she's gone. But she needs him to be there to keep an eye on the house. So she's keeping an eye on him, keeping an eye on the house. So the house is being watched, for sure. And she is checking the cameras late one evening. It's always late one evening I'm checking the cameras. And discovered this.
strange. She immediately sends the recording to Isaac, who was totally spooked out by what was captured. While his girlfriend was inside a room, this was caught.
Okay, well, whatever. That's the haunting. The door closes. It turns out that the slamming that you heard was because of the wind, a door or something that would kept opening and slamming shut because of the wind. Now the aunt viewed this video and sent it to them. But here, what I don't understand, this is 5 times speed. So if that's 5 times faster, I need to make it 5 times slower so we can get the actual time that this took. So I'm just going to do a little bit, just a little bit of logic used over here. So it's not that much, but I just want to see something. And I'm gonna, so that's 5 times slower or faster. So let's do the speed and duration on this real quick. And so it's 5 times, so we need to make it 20. Okay, so here we have the actual speed. It's going to be without sound. So this is 5 times slower now, so that is the time. So here's the thing. You want to tell me that the aunt viewed the footage late one evening, and she sat there through all of that, waiting for something to happen. That's a load of nonsense. That is a made-up story. But anyway, the door closes, and that is that. Now, next thing. In this house, there's a broom over here. And this broom always falls over at random times. Nobody knows when it's going to fall. So that is the nonsense that we get out of this. And here's what happens. Okay. So once again, sent a recording, and he didn't notice this happening, but then... Okay, now, so how he discovered that is he viewed the clip a couple of times to make sense of it. And then he noticed, oh, that thing's disappearing in the back. That's a load of nonsense. But listen to the reasoning to what that thing is.
So we found something that might explain what happened last night. These tiles are of 2 children that lived here at some point. This is memorialized, yeah. They memorialized him by putting him on a tile on this fireplace, and I swear this is the kid that I saw.
So he says that's the kid that he saw in the video clip, because he didn't actually see it. He just saw it in the video clip. Now, let's zoom in on the kid over there. Does that look to you like that child? Can you see any facial features that makes that look like that child? What are they talking about? These people are insane. That's what they are. They make... And this is fake, by the way. You can see the opacity disappearing slowly over time. It's classic fake ghost video. But okay, so all of that is nonsense. And in any case, if you have a broom in your house that just randomly falls over, like, okay, today I was sitting out on the deck, and I have a broom on the deck there as well. And I have that stood up against the baluster, the handrail. And as I walked away, because it's a wooden deck, it's a wooden floor, it gives way. It disturbed the broom enough for the broom to just randomly fall over as I was walking away. These are wood floors as well, but I'm not saying somebody walked past there that's causing it to fall. I'm just saying that things fall randomly over time. Don't make out... It's not a ghost. That's what I'm trying to say. Next one. Okay, that's it. She's just walking to the area where... So you can see that this hallway has a little bit of a curve to it. It makes this little corner over here. So whatever was haunting there stood behind this table over here, or this wheelchair table thing over there. But from this angle, you can't see what's happening because you can't see the rest of the wall there. So instead of just moving to the side to show that there's nothing there and it is a haunting. No. So afterwards, okay, before we go and show you that it was a haunting, here's my hair. because there's no wind movement in this hospital whatsoever. A little bit of my hair is moving. That's definitely a ghost. I'm gonna walk and show you around the corner that there's nobody there. I mean, people are just desperate these days. Like this one. Look how desperate this one is, which is also the last one. And I feel like this is so disrespectful. Using her mother that died, her ashes, to make a ghost video. Her mom might not even be dead. This might just be a story. But if her mom really is dead and the urn is in there full of ashes, I just feel it's disrespectful. So apparently the granddaughter is talking to the urn, which I don't think that's the truth anyway. Ooh, scary ghost coming by. Look at that. So, unless you're filming with your hair or your hand above your head, you're gonna film like this with your hair, your phone chest level. Your mom's really short, wasn't she? Really thin as well. Looks more like a thumb. But yeah, that's the nonsense that people are putting out there. Bizarre Bob, especially, he's putting this out there as a real ghost. Just use your common sense, your common knowledge. You'll find out that these things aren't ghosts. But that's going to be it. If you disagree with the findings that I have in this video, please go ahead and leave it in the comment section. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.